Beautiful people, most welcome to the page here on GBC News. This is where we do chit-chatting. We get those who matter when it comes to sports development. I am Theophilus Sampa, your host, and we'll be chauffeuring you through today's discussion. Today, we're taking a look at celebrating excellence. So we're doing a flashback of the Swag Awards, the 49th edition, and also celebrating a champion who really led the UG team to win gold at the just ended GBC Games in hockey. And so he's here to also share his thought with us on the hockey pitch. He's all over. And so Cisco is in the house. I'll be introducing him in a jiffy. But today we're celebrating excellence. And I have a special thanks to give to all my fans and everybody that loves GBC News and GBC brand, GTV Sports Plus, GTV, Obonu TV, Garden City TV, and every brand of GBC are online and everything for the recognition done me at the weekend. Surprisingly, I was recognized as one of the few sports journalists in the country that really takes a second look at the other sports aside football. And so you could see on the screens now, this is the plaque that the Sports Writers Association bestowed on me to represent you, our viewer and viewers who are really watching us, those who have seen us from the past and what we've been doing. This award is dedicated to you, and especially for you and everybody and the brand GBC. This one goes for you. And I say a big thank you to everybody that really made it possible. Your votes and everything really counted. And I say a big thank you. We'll go ahead and then do more to make sure that Ghana's really reaches the pedestal it really deserves. Once again, I say a big thank you to the leadership of SWAT and the Ghanaian populace for accepting to nominate me and also give me this recognition. To my immediate left, I have a brother in the house. Everybody calls him Cisco. National team-wise Cisco, club-wise Cisco, on the hockey page Cisco, everywhere globally Cisco. His name is Cisco, he has been Cisco. So he led the UG team and then they made history at the UCC when they hosted the GBC Games not long ago. Here, you'll be sharing his thoughts with me. Welcome.
Thank you very much, Mr. Tiosampa. Once again.
So the medals are on his neck as well. Another person we should remember. We brought the UG team here, the director and everybody. I salute you, Dr. Austin, and everybody at the UG Sports and Wellness Directorate. We say thank you very much for all the good things you are doing for Ghanaian youth, for really inspiring them, bringing them on board and pushing for excellence. And your boy is here. We're looking at the hockey aspect, what really happened. Now, that's what hockey was represented fully. And so I'll come back to you for us to just do the chit-chatting for the GBC, what really went on there and how it goes. But let me go to my board now. Viewers, we want to celebrate. So I'm going to the board to tell you the number of sportsmen and women who were honored and other personalities as well at the Swag Awards. So follow me. Let's go to my screens now, my board now, and then let's do this. So the weekend, as we told you, the weekend, it was the Swag Awards, and this awards has been in existence for 49 solid years. The only consistent awards in Ghana, as we speak, is the Sports Writers Association of Ghana Awards. So the Swag Awards, the 49th edition, really took place not long ago. And so the categories and the nominees really took place. So let's go. Let's start off. Let's go. So on the day, these personalities were honored first as being the Long Service Award for Media. And so we have our own Mr. Carl Tufo. If you go on GTV Sports Plus, you see Mr. Carl Tufo really made Ghana proud. And also everybody. So he was awarded for his long service. If you know Carl Tufo, you understand. Then we have Mr. Maxwell Owusu Teria as well. And then Mr. Kwabena Jemfi, we call him Joe Laka. These gentlemen have been in the media landscape and have been really helping to shape Ghana sports to where it was. So they were all recognized on the day, and we say big congratulations to them and the leadership of SWAG. Then we move on, and there are more there. So again, Dedication and Valor Award. There were these personalities that really have paid their dues to the nation, Ghana, and sports. So we have Mr. Emmanuel Owusu Asari, currently the president for Ghana Cricket, was honored. We have Hannah Ikuya Humphrey, a lady who is championing taekwondo at schools. She's going with a Candice Taekwondo Academy, going to school to set up taekwondo clubs here and there. She's doing all these things to really inspire the young ones, especially the girls. So Anna was also recognized. Then we have Mr. Joseph Yao Apia. We all know him. Was also recognized. Then we have Abdul Rashid Williams, believer, one of the longest matchmakers in this country, an executive or a member of the boxing ecosystem. Believer, we call him Believer. If you want to stage a boxing bout, you go and see this man, and you can go to the gyms and get you the correct weight and then the correct boxers to come and fight. This man really has done it. Then there was the New Jabin Table Tennis Club, who are also doing exploits in the Eastern region with table tennis, changing lives, transforming the society with table tennis. They were also recognized. And then Coach Lawrence Carloko, if you go to the Bronx Gym, one of the gyms that are producing champions, most of the champions, emerging champions are there. Remember that Richard Comey that we've seen once, a world champion, Richard Comey, this is the gentleman that trained him, Lawrence Carloko, Duke Micah and Co. This is the gentleman. So when you go there and current boxers that we have, young ones, Lawrence Carloko really, so SWAG rewarded them, gave them the dedication and value awards. There are more. So let me move on. Then referee and umpire of the year went to this gentleman here, Ni Otulankai from the Arm Wrestling Federation. He is also an immigration officer. And so we salute all Ghana immigration officers and their Comptroller General as well, really for allowing your subjects to really come and serve the nation as well whilst doing his immigration duties. Then we move on. And then this lady, long ago, was here. She's from she is from the orphanage, and so playing golf. So Captain One Golf Society using their golf to change lives of children at the orphanages, especially girls. And so this girl was one of the products. And then currently she's the emerging female golfer in this country doing well. So Aisha Aminu and golf, she won the Discovery of the Year prize. Now we come to the swimmer of the year, our own brother Abeku Jackson. This guy from infancy has dedicated his life to swimming. The name swimming itself is synonymous to Abeku Jackson and the Jacksons. And so Abeku was recognized. And so in our subsequent bulletins, we will you hear from Abeku himself really expressing his gratitude to this. But this gentleman is really a gem when it comes to swimming. So Abeku Jackson represented us at the Olympics, at the world stage and everything. Abeku, a young chap like that, swimmer of the year. Then we have the Taekwondo athlete of the year, went to Kelvin Amuzu. Kelvin also in the year under review really made Ghana proud, really distinguished himself very well. And SWAG says he deserves to be recognized. So Taekwondo athlete of the year. Then we move on, and then we come. Let me go. Where am I? Now we have the student athlete of the year. So Mariam Yusuf, St. Louis Senior High School, and she's using basketball, b-ball to really make an impact, and so she was recognized as well. And these are the things that inspire. SWAG says they want to inspire, motivate more, so expect more ladies to come on board. Then we move on. Then we come to the table tennis player of the year, and this is Israel Akli. And I want to say a big thank you to the leadership of the Ghana Table Tennis Association, led by Mr. Mauku Afajanu, for the yeoman's job they are doing in pushing these young ones. When you go onto the ITTF platform and you're looking for table tennis up and coming ones, those really the world's eye are on. This gentleman and one other lady, they are those that they are looking out for. And so watch out for this boy who can bring us an Olympic medal very soon in table tennis, the one we call Kuka Ping Pong. Then let's move on. Then the coach of the year, after voting, this one was a keen contest. All the coaches that won gold in the African Games were there. Hockey was there. Everybody was there that won gold. But at the end of voting and everything, it went to Desmond Ofe for the Black Satellites for winning and double. So coach of the year, Coach Desmond, we say a big thank you and kudos. Continue to do it and then bring us more laurels. Then we move on. Then the sports administrator of the year, our own Bar Husseini, Ghana Athletics, Bar Husseini was named the athletics, the administrator of the year because of his role in making athletics more attractive. For the first time in many years in Ghana, athletics really caught the attention during the African Games. Athletics caught the attention during the World Championships. Athletics took the attention because of the yeoman's job that they are doing. So, Bar, we salute you for everything that you did. Then, This chap here, we're talking about beach soccer. Consistently, anytime Ghana goes for the Africa Cup of Nations, at the end of the day, this name pops up, becomes the goal king. He has done it again, this gentleman, and so Swag really honored him. His name is Alexander Ejay. If you go to CAF website right now and go to beach soccer and look at the prolific strikers Africa is having, the first name that will pop up is this gentleman. Any day Ghana goes for any AFCON and he is part of the AFCON, he comes back as the top goal scorer and then wins it. And so this chap was given the beach soccer player of the year by Swag. Then Swag decided to categorize all the federations. And those who really excelled, who really did, a lot of federations really punched above their way to do it. But at the end of the day, when voting was done, Ghana Athletics emerged the Federation of the Year, #1. Second is Arm Wrestling. Third is Ghana Football Association. Fourth is the Ghana Amateur Boxing Federation, now Ghana Boxing Federation. And the fifth one is swimming. So the rest of the 50 plus federations, they will still come back. So this year we see who really will make the nation proud. Then we move on. Then the puller of the year. When we talk about puller of the year female, we're talking about the arm wrestlers. This is a police officer. Grace Minter is a police officer. And so we salute the IGP, Dr. Ekufu Dampari, for really allowing sportsmen and women. All that I pray for is that as recruitment goes on, please allow the sportsmen to be added to it so that the police team will be stronger. Police in volleyball is now weak. Police in hockey are trying, but police, we need the police because SSR Games is coming. So IGP and the rest, please, if you are recruiting, please remember the police officers as well so that we can get more of Grace Mintes to represent Ghana. She is a world champion, first Ghanaian, first African to win a world championship title in arm wrestling. This lady, and she was recognized as well. Then we move on. Then hockey. Then this is from Exchequers. This guy is Exchequers. Benjamin Akwa won the hockey player of the year. And Cisco is here. He's nodding. He said he knows what this gentleman did in the year under review. And so, Cisco, does he deserve it?
He carries through the All African Games.
So African Games too, they really did. And then you guys came back with what, silver or bronze?
They won silver, yeah.
They won silver. They came second and the ladies came first. Right. And so that's it. So Benji, wherever you are, we say congratulations to you. Then they came to the national team of the year and they went to athletics relay team, the relay team. Remember what they did? The changing of batons and the whole world was what is happening to Ghana. The exploit of these sports, they really made Ghana really proud. So the national team of the year went to team athletics. Then the female footballer of the year, Thelma Bafo Etua. Remember this lady moved from Ghana from a team, and Pimdakwa ladies went. She's now playing a trade outside, played the Champions League, won it, and then she has been given the foreign player of the year. Then the President's Special Awards. First, one of them that received it was Mr. James Kwesi Appiah. Remember, he was a former Black Stars coach, currently leading Sudan, brought Sudan to Ghana to draw here and go and beat Ghana elsewhere. They've qualified from a group at the expense of Ghana, led by Kwesi Appiah, sending Sudan, a war-torn country, to the Africa Cup of Nations and doing exploits. Since he got to Sudan, they hardly lose games anyway. So, and the Black Stars are hardly winning matches. So the contrast is there. Mr. Kwesi Appiah, wherever you are, we salute you, Mayele. Then we move on. Then we come to the athletes of the year. It went to Edwin Gadai. Everybody, sprinter is a sprinter. Remember Ghana's fastest, Rex Brobe and his team. Ghana's fastest really brought him up. Other ones really was there, but any day it is Ghana's fastest. You see Edwin coming up and Edwin will win. So Edwin Gadai won the athlete of the year. Then cyclist of the year went to Emmanuel Sessi from the Royal Star Cycling Academy. Emmanuel Sessi. So viewers, this is it. Then we're talking about the presidents. I will remember they gave Mr. Kwesi Appiah. Then this man, Senior Abatai. Abate. Everybody calls him Abate. Senior Abatai. So Kofi Asare-Brackun Abate. Swag awarded him a special award by the president himself, saying that these are men that really shaped it. I am telling you, when we are talking about Abate and tree commentary and breaking those jargons, this guy was the one who started. And now the rest have followed, and when you're listening to them, you can't even understand what they are saying. Abate, Senior Abate. So Abate was recognized on the 9th. Then Swag said they were saying a big thank you to their corporate bodies, so Access, KGL, Afilutu, a lot of them were recognized. Then we move on. Then this is where the whole show was. So the Meritorious Award, this one, sincerely, nobody knew. So on the night, Mr. Ernest Thompson, great guy. Dr. Kwekufo Swasari, fantastic man. Then Ernest Danso, if you look at the top there, big men. And then they added the future big men to it. So my colleague Gabriel Obu and yours truly, myself, Pom. And the beautiful thing was that when it got to my turn, the whole auditorium was say, hey. In fact, for the first time, let me confess on air, I was shocked that people really loved me and really appreciated what I was doing. The whole room, they nearly gave me a standing ovation, but in their hearts they did. I was damn shocked that I was part of the nominees, and so it's the reason I brought this plaque here that I was given as a testimony and a dedication to all Ghanaians for really loving GBC brand and loving our sports brand and loving some of us and taking some of us as their own. And so the testimonies were just amazing. On social media, it is flooding. I keep asking myself, whoa, what really is happening? It's flooding, trending on all social media that, Theo Sampa of GBC has been. I say a big thank you to all the social media guys out there. And a big thank you to you. I've already dedicated this award to all sports-loving men and women and all athletes in this country, all sports administrators. Everybody in Ghana, this award belongs to you. If you're really struggling, rising up, please continue. Don't give up. You don't know when somebody will just come and then recognize you. So a lot went on. Let me see if I have more there. So the male footballer of the year went to Abdulaziz Issa. Now currently, he has moved from this country and is with FC Barcelona. When he was going, a lot of people were saying, oh, it's not true, it's not true. This gentleman now is with FC Barcelona. Hardly do you see Ghanaian young boys going there. So, Barca boy. Then our sister, Namisa Wom, Elizabeth Opoku, GRA Ladies hockey captain. That's it. She won the hockey player of the year. This is not the first time she's winning. She has been very, very consistent. If you see her, fourth time, right? And so you know her. Fourth time she's winning this award, and we say kudos. Keep doing the best for Ghana. She won gold for us anyway. She was part of the gold winning team. And then our own sister that we always cherish, Mukarama Abdullahi, Hazakeh Ladies. She's back again and she's doing exploit for Hazakeh Ladies. This is the lady who stormed, would you remember, when the under-20 went for the World Cup. This girl was the one making Ghana proud. She got injured. She went back for some seasons. She's back and she's doing fantastic for Hazakeh Ladies. If you look at the Southern Zone where they are, you will understand. Then, this lady, you remember she made headlines? The first girl to win gold for Ghana during the African Games. Yes, Winifred. She used weightlifting and then she won Ghana her first medal. And remember, the last African Games, she was also the first girl to win Ghana a gold medal. And so she was honored for greatness and other medals she won. So if you could see her neck, the medals were many on her neck when it came to, remember, you do clean and jerk, and then the rest. She won all gold there until she was celebrated as the weightlifter of the year. Then I keep going. Then Golden Girl, one who inspired and took the Legon Stadium to Raptors when she leaped and then won gold at the African Games at high jump. This lady. And her story is very, very remarkable. Since she burst on the scene, every championship she goes, she returns to the country with a medal. And so she was named the Sports Personality of the Year. Rose Iyeboah Amwenima. She made Ghana proud. Very, very cool, collected. She's still going to school and doing it. But hey, this is the lady. Ghana really has appreciated her. Then this is our man, also from Ghana Immigration Ladies, Immigration Service, Puller of the Year, men. Ghana Immigration, that's Edward Yamwa Asamoah, who happens to be the captain of the arm wrestling team that led Ghana to win more gold at the African Games. And then the Club of the Year went to FC Samatex. Then the Boxer of the Year, Mohamed Amadou. Mohamed Amadou won the Boxer of the Year. And then Abdulaziz Issa, Prospect of the Year in terms of football. This young chap, let's continue praying for him so that he'll get good directions and everything. Then GRA Royal Ladies Hockey Team, won the Club of the Year Female. So we salute them. And so once again, listen, the athletes of the year female, once again, we move on. Last one, please, let's go back so that about my own. You can celebrate my own. So we want to put it here, and once again, celebrate all these heroes here. They are big men. It just means that the baton is being handed over to some of us. Now, I have a brother in the house. He also did exploits at the just ended Guza game. So I intentionally brought him here today as we celebrate excellence. So Cisco is in the house. Everybody calls him Cisco. So if I even give you his name, he has Sajete in his name and he's Sajete, people will not get it. I mean, no issue. So Cisco is what? And a UG team. Once again, I say congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. Tio.
You led UG team to play the hockey at Guza.
Yeah.
How easy was it? I know you playing on the correct AstroTurfs, the best ones, the correct ones, but this one you played in the grass.
Yeah.
Share the experience with us.
It's a little difficult, but you know, as players, you don't have to give excuses. You always have to execute wherever you find yourself, and our opponents that we play with play on the same turf, so you don't have any excuses. You just have to make sure you come out as the best.
You know, let me confess here, Team UG Sports, the way they raise the bar, I know there is always pressure on you guys. Okay, when you were going, were you under pressure?
This time around, I won't say we are under pressure, because last Gusa, we were second. So the pressure was rather on those who got goal. That was thick. So going to this time, we knew we are going to win, but we are not under pressure, because we were there just to get the goal back for UG. And we did great, especially with my teammates like Monty, who has played Gusa for like 5 times. So with the experience from Monty, Luke, Atiso, Ishmael, Shadrach, and all the other players, everybody did fantastic. And Apariki, being our #1 goalkeeper and also my senior captain, like I was convinced that we are going for the goal, and we won it.
Well, which of the games really was difficult for you? Very soon we see some highlights of him and his boys on the pitch.
Yeah, I would say our first game against UCC, because it was the first game. We all don't know what you are bringing on board, and we were caught off guard. We nearly lost that game, but we ended up at the penalties, and we finished them. I
have some of the scenes there that very soon you see you guys taking the penalties and then the O's and the R's. But sincerely, you've described the Guza hockey competition as a tough one.
Yeah.
No team was easy for you to just ride over.
Yes.
But really, at what point did you really see to it that indeed, after this game, we know we are going to win the rest? After UCC or when you played?
After UCC, we watched the other teams and we realized we have much firepower than all the other teams. Like the level at which we've played and the kind of players that we have, I believe that my team, we are going to win all the other games convincingly. And we did. We scored winning by 3, and we also went ahead to win Tech. The final game, we scored them 1 goal, and that was it.
The final game. Let's talk about the final game before we check out from the studio. The final game.
The final game was very tough, because they also have some of the national players in their team. So it started and we were matching. We scored them the last 3 minutes to the game. That was when we had our winning goal that came from Monty. It was, an assist from Cisco. So Cisco with assist is always
okay. Yeah. So it's still Cisco in the house. We'll still see his pictures very soon. Let me let him feel okay. Now I am back on my seat, and so that's the brother. Don't mind this trophy here, this plaque. Don't mind it. Today it's his day that we'll celebrate. So you see seeing some of the pictures on our screens for the Guza games, especially from the UG angle, because they went there and then they did. The Guza itself, what really does it do for you guys? How big is that platform for you guys? Tell me something so that people really appreciate Guza.
Okay, so I would say it's more like after the national team, the next important and serious games for the athletes is the Guza games, because you have all players from all levels of the national team coming. Like, let's say hockey, you have players from the under 21, under 17, the national team. scattered around the other universities. So when we come together and we face, and also you get players graduating from the Gusa games to the national teams. Because there are players who have not played at the national level already, but they are doing well with the universities. So the same applies to all the other sports, not only hockey. Like athletics, you get fast athletes from the Gusa games that you don't even know them from anywhere. And their times and also qualifies them to the national level. And when they come to the national team, the kind of exposure they get from the Gusa, it really promotes a lot of players.
Great. And so you won gold. You led UG to win gold.
Yeah.
I know it's a big deal, but personally, what has that achievement done so far?
Like I said previously, my last Gusa, we were second. So from 2002, I've not rested.
From 2002?
Yeah, that was the last time we played the Gusa. This Gusa should have been played last year. In 2024, the gold medal to Tech. I don't feel we should have gotten that. So I didn't rest. And not only me, our coaches, Coach Alaji and Coach Water. This last year league, UG participated in the league, and it was a strategic decision just to make sure all the other guys, the level 100s, 200s, and 300s, also at least get a feel of the hockey, a little exposure from them playing against the national players and everyone. So we gathered a lot of momentum. I played for Police, they played for UG. I even faced them in the league, so you can even see that it builds them, and coming back together to form this UG team. I knew we would never lose a game at the competition, and we won all the matches.
Wow. So personally, you've started the year on a winning note. What are the personal targets you've set for yourself?
Yeah, okay. So we are coming back to our normal Greater Accra League, and with my team Police, you know, we are bringing something different this season. We will be released back to the sports office now, like to start training, and I believe this league, all the other clubs should watch out for Team Police. Also, you
didn't win the league the last time.
Yeah, so I'm telling them they should watch out because we are bringing something different. Also, with the University of Ghana, we're playing the WAWUG. Okay. That's the West African Games, and we are.
It's hockey part.
It's hockey part. Okay. The hockey is very part of it. But FISU, for now, I don't know whether
it's
hockey is part. But if hockey is part with FISU, I believe with the other players from UCC and Tech and Winneba coming together to form a university team for Ghana. We should see players from UG already. You know the players, myself, Luke, Monty, and the others joining hands with all the other teams. We will do fantastic things.
There's this thing when I get athletes like you down on the ground, I keep asking. You have this platform. In 30 seconds or a minute, we'll leave the studio. Corporate Ghana and sports. Why do you think they should come and invest in sports, especially hockey? Why should they also come on board? Tell me one thing that should let a corporate body sitting out there, a boss sitting out there, say that, okay, let me come and throw a little bit of support. Not necessarily money, a little bit of support to push hockey or push athletics or push something.
Okay, so Mr. Theo, you've been with hockey for so many years now, and you've been there, so you know the kind of euphoria that when the crowd is around, like people don't normally know that hockey is like that. They feel, oh, hockey. When you come there, see that it brings numbers, like over 2,000 crowd to just come and support, even during the league and during tournaments. So every corporate body should come on board. When they come, at least you will sell your product. You will get the chance to advertise everything that you get you are bringing on board. Also, there are a lot of kids out there who also need the support from corporate bodies so that they will also come up and also come back and perform for the nation. Just like how I also get a chance when I was young, and teams that I played, like Trustees, supported, they were managed by SNIT during those times, and Commercial Bank, they were also supporting Golden Sticks at that time, and I was part of those regime, and it brought me up. Now I'm up, at least I've served the nation, so it's like they come and support us, we also give back what we also have in us. So it shouldn't always be football.
My prayer is that one day, SNIT to revisit their decision to stop hockey.
Yes. Not only SNIT and all the other corporate bodies, they should come on board and support hockey. Because hockey is one
Trustees.
of the... Trustees.
Oh, Charlie.
Also,
so we know that one day, management will take a second look at it and then regroup them again, because trustees are not part of the league for some time now for strategic reasons. And now we've left the police and other things. But once again, I'll use this platform to thank the IGP and all the security service leaders over there for really giving opportunity to sportsmen and women. We are hoping that this recruitment going on, once again, sportsmen and women will be considered and given a little bit of an opportunity to be part of it, because I know very soon CESA Games will bounce back. The foundation for Ghana sports is CESA Games. It's the one that we are looking for. So we are appealing to them that please employ more of the sportsmen and women into the security services. So we are checking out 30 seconds. What are you saying so that we go?
I want to say a very big thank you to the IGP and the entire police command members. Also to National SWAT. That's where I'm a SWAT man. So National SWAT and my director and the station officers. Also my audio room. Mr. Boni.
Okay.
I thank all of them and all my teammates,
everybody,
police and everyone who's.
Okay, on this note, we say a big thank you to you. Keep watching the page here on GBC News. Remember that in the course of the day, we'll bring you more on the Swag Awards and other things that are happening in and around the country. I say a big thank you to Apia and the team out there for directing this show and making it nice. We come back again tomorrow. Have a lovely day.